So you've just finished your LEGO Emerald City wall art, and now it's time to put it on display so you can enjoy it. You can either stand it on a tabletop, as is, or hang it on a wall with the hanging points at the back. But then there was the inevitable dust to do battle with, and we all know what that is like owning LEGO. Or you could get yourself an enclosed display case to help prevent the dust from getting inside. And there are companies that make these. And of course with a display case, you still want to be able to see all the features and details. We have chosen to buy the option that is available from a company here in England, which is ironically called Wicked Brick. And one of the reasons is because this one allows you to display the characters at the front, so they're not hidden away near the yellow brick road. Other options that we've seen so far are made of just simple bare acrylic cases with no designs. And one of the other reasons we chose the Wicked Brick option over the others, as this one has a nicely printed front panel that echoes themes from the land of Oz. So we have the Wicked Brick display case here, so let's open it up and have a look inside the box and see what you get. You don't actually get a paper instruction manual with this, instead there's a QR code for you to scan inside this little brown box. In here are the fixings for the case. It came very well packed in an oversized box. Next I checked over all the pieces to make sure there were no damages and to make sure all the parts were here. One thing I didn't notice actually, which I'll find out later on in the video, is it actually sent us two left sides. The right side actually has an additional cutout for a bottom right insert. And here is the QR code for the instructions. Next I remove all the cling film from the perspex. I recommend you do this in an area that has the least amount of dust, because the dust will go straight to it because of the static. Next it's time to apply the 5 velvet pads. If you intend on putting this on the wall, it's worth at this point using the backplate to mark out the hole positions on the wall which you're going to put it on. And now it's time to go on to the cabinet assembly itself. The instructions indicate we need to start with the left side, and at this stage there are 11 metal attachments to fit, with screws. It is important to make sure these metal fixings square up to the edge of the perspex, and not to over tighten the screws. And once that's done, it's now time to move on to the bottom piece, with the studs on where the figures are going to stand. It's always satisfying pulling off that protective wrap. And next up is the top piece. So that's the back and 3 sides all screwed together. There are now 3 small L brackets to fit inside the case. 2 are the same size, these go at the top, and one is slightly narrower which goes at the bottom right. I found it easier to assemble this case and then undo the screw slightly to put this top left one in afterwards. This one here is the narrower one that goes on the bottom right side, and I later find out this won't fit because the cutout on this side for mine is not there because they sent me 2 left sides. I decided to just carry on and fit my right side so we could get this thing finished. And here's that slimmer bottom right corner that I can't fit because there's no cutout for it. Now that the back and sides are assembled, it's time to fit the Emerald City. I slid mine in from the bottom up under those corner pieces, which I found quite a tight fit. Might be worth, with hindsight, undoing those bottom screws slightly and then retightening them afterwards. Time to put that front panel in now and cover up the yellow brick road. Now the best bit, putting the figures at the front so you can actually see them. I put them in the order in which Dorothy met them, starting from the left. And now it's time to remove the protective film from the front cover. I'm just going to do the screws loosely to begin with, and then when they're all in, I'll go around and tighten them up. And there you go, it's all finished. I must say it looks really nice. Shame about that right side piece being the incorrect one. We have contacted the company and we're just waiting to hear back from them. And here it is in pride of place on our wall. And ironically the wall it's on is green as well. I hope you enjoyed watching that with me. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.